Authorities taking steps to deal with violence and school bullying. Greater focus placed on the prevention of H1N1 and the Zika viruses, and Moriah to become a disaster-ready community.
Info
Update.
bringing you the latest
News, views, and reviews.
along with responses
comments and events
affecting you.
brought to you by the Information Division of the Tobago House of Assembly.
There have been many incidents of bullying and violence within schools circulating on social media. Steps are being taken to deal with this issue in Tobago's schools. Caroline Wallace has the details.
Secretary of Education, Youth Affairs and Sport, Mr. Huey Cadet, moved a motion at last week's plenary sitting to address violence and bullying in schools. He says many of Tobago's women and children remain under continuous threat.
The Tobago House of Assembly has a responsibility to lead the struggle and to collaborate with other agencies, groups, institutions, and individuals in addressing the challenges and improving the environment. Be it resolved that this House support the Division of Education, Youth Affairs, and Sport, other divisions of the Assembly, and other groups, institutions, and individuals in their effort to treat with issues of bullying and violence in schools.
The Secretary says the timing of the motion is not a coincidence, since there are a series of concerns about the number of incidents of school bullying and violence that are affecting schools today. Mr. Cadet notes that such incidences have become increasingly brazen and says greater focus will be placed on solving these problems. I'm Caroline Wallace for Info Update.
Health authorities are seeking to prevent the spread of viruses such as H1N1 and Zika. Early detection and vector control are critical to the fight. Josanne Brassey has more.
Secretary for Division of Health and Social Services, Mrs. Claudia Grimduke, says vector control is a high priority for her division. Their target is the Aedes aegypti mosquito, the main vector for the dengue, chikungunya, and Zika viruses.
The Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA, has supported its member state by enhancing regional surveillance and the agency's capacity for vector-borne diseases testing by monitoring regional and global developments, partnering with regional and international stakeholders.
Grimduke says CARPHA's role is to provide updates from various health agencies and other key stakeholders. This will help the Tobago House of Assembly be more effective in the following strategies,
which include controlling and monitoring of the vector, building public awareness for prevention, early detection, and support for victims.
The Secretary says she is committed to ensuring their approach is sustained and intensified. I'm Josanne Brassey for Info Update.
A partnership between the High Commission of Canada, Habitat for Humanity, and the Tobago House of Assembly will ensure Moriah is prepared for any disaster which may come its way. Here's more from Kern de Freitas.
In 2011, Habitat for Humanity applied for $74,000 from the Canada Caribbean Disaster Risk Management Fund to undertake a community disaster awareness project, CARE Community. Habitat for Humanity has received funds once again, and this time they're continuing the project right here in Tobago, focusing on landslide mitigation. The High Commissioner of Canada, His Excellency Gerard Latulippe, explains.
Habitat for Humanity have not rested after completing this project, but have successfully applied for the fund again, this time for the wonderful community of Moriah. As you are aware, this $85,000 contribution will help support the community with a series of activities especially focused on landslide.
His Excellency Mr. Latulippe says a retaining wall will also be constructed in the village. And Chief Administrator Ray Sandy says the Assembly is pleased to have non-governmental organizations support the island to the benefit of its citizens.
Full cost is borne by the Tobago House of Assembly. The community chips in with its sweat equity. We get organizational support from Habitat for Humanity and from our Canadian friends. And the Tobago House of Assembly is basically a partner in this project.
A rainwater resting system will also be constructed to help provide a more secure supply during droughts. I'm Kern de Freitas for Info Update.
That's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Davia Chambers, and you've been listening to Info Update.